Barakat Hashem Yahweh, Barakat Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakat Hashem Kodash Rakah, Allaham Aman. Salutations to the Israelites that's going to see the stream. I just greet you in the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Holy Son, and the Holy Spirit of truth. All right? And that's indeed the Allaham of truth, Allaham Aman. All right, so now let's go back to Ezekiel dealing with the two sticks and the dry bones, the resurrected army of Israel. Okay, and just kind of bounce back and forth like we was doing the last time in the live stream. All right, showing how this nation, this resurrected nation that came out of the Valley of Dry Bones, is an army to destroy other nations, all nations, in fact. All right, so now we're going to Ezekiel 37:1, as you can see. All right, good thing about this is you can see the scriptures since we're not doing this live. Whoever come across this video, man, make sure you subscribe, no matter what channel this is. You're around Yahweh Live, or like Zion, or just the first main page, around Yahweh. Subscribe, all right, so we can keep doing the live streams mobile. We got to have 1,000 subscribers to do the live streams on YouTube via mobile device, and that's very important when you have a duty to do public speaking, all right, to preach this gospel to these nations. But live or not, Gomer, you already know you heathen. We've, the Most High proved to you that we don't have to be live to reach you, all right? Praise His holy name, all right, so verse 1, Ezekiel 37. The hand of Yahweh was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones. It caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Again he said unto me, Salaki, verse 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Master Yahweh, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith the sovereign Yahweh unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live. Ye shall know that I am Yahweh. All right, so when he resurrects his people, that's when we're going to know who he is. We're going to be, introduced to him, okay? Why? You heard the cry, because that valley full of bones was the whole house of Israel. Let's look on. We're going to get it in a couple more verses. Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking. And the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, Salaki about that, I don't know why I got this thing set where it jumps so far up. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Ezekiel 37 and 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel, which they say, Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. All right, so that's his people realizing what condition that they're in and feeling like, you know what, for us it's hopeless. All right. But you know what? The Most High, guess what? He got a message for his people in our hopeless condition. All right. That dead uh state as a people, and also that literally dead state for those that have passed on or are sleeping in the grave. Therefore, prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. All right. So what does that mean? We didn't die in our land. All right. That means he's talking to his people. You know what? You heathens, you even you desecrated the tombs of our Hebrew ancestors. All right. That's right. Just like you desecrated the tombs of the goddamn Egyptians and the pharaohs and all those you know, other people from ancient times with kingdoms, all right, far more superior than yours, all right, at that time and at this time as well, okay? They had true wealth, all right? That's right. A king had real wealth. He had real assets such as gold, lots of it, all right? All right, sheep, cattle, things like that, all right? Territories, okay? So, you spoiled and plundered our graves, all right? Cast the bones out, all right? And then you took us captive, scattered us across the whole damn place, put us in slavery across the whole place, okay? And you killed us everywhere, all around the damn place, all right? The whole world. So he's going to resurrect us in all these places where you just took us captive, scattered us to, and slaughtered us, and left us for dead. He's going to raise us up in that very spot where you left us for dead, you heathen. Okay? And then what he going to do? I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Hey, you know what? It's going to be a glorious day, man. Oh, happy day. All right? Yeah, that's right, man. See that? You heathens go see us rise. All right? And that's going to be the last thing you see. Okay? That's right, man. You're going to see us rise, and you ain't going to see nothing else but darkness, all right? Okay? And if you survive, you're going to be a slave, and all you're going to see is captivity, all right? Yeah, that's right. Because he's going to be sanctified in the eyes of the remaining nations, okay? Once he's glorified in his people of Israel, and we'll get some more of that a little later down in this chapter as well, all right? So he going to do what? I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. So he going to bring us there. All right. That's right. Praise your holy name, Yahweh. And you shall know that I am Yahweh when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. All right. So by implication, we're not in our land. Okay. And the land that we're in is like is similar to the goddamn grave, Sheol. All right, it's similar to the graveyard. All right, in other words, we are in a living hell. Okay, if you're alive, you're in the living hell. Hey, what's up? All right, all right, all right. I love the music. All right, right on, right on. All right, if you're alive, you're in the living hell. All right, and if you died not in your land, okay, you caught hell until you died. All right, and so you're gonna rise to life and be glorified and brought back home. Okay, that's gonna be a glorious occasion when you rise up out that living hell or that dead hell, whichever one you in. All right, praise the Most High. In your land of captivity, all right, in dispersion, you're gonna rise up, all right, and get brought home personally by the hand of the Most High. And what else? And you shall know that I am Yahweh when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. Bless your holy name, Yahweh. What else? I shall put my spirit in you and ye shall live. and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it. All right, now we go recap a little bit about the two sticks, okay? We already saw this in the live stream dealing with the Most High taking us from among the heathen, whither we be gone, all right? And gathering us on every side, all right? So remember I told you it was gonna be like that big fantasy you always having, Mr. FBI, about a whole bunch of niggas uniting, okay? All right, not fighting and uniting to come to kicking your ass. Well, you know, that dream will come true for you on this day, all right? And this is that day, all right? Praise the Most High again. Rest in peace to the brother Nipsey Hussle, okay? Who didn't make, who was executed and didn't make it. All right, he was executed a day before and didn't make it to a very important meeting that he had with gang leaders and law enforcement officials in Los Angeles to try and extinguish the rise and the flare up in the gangbanging violence that's been going on in LA. All right. You know, now these guys trying to do the right thing for their city, right? But that's not in a good interest for you on a federal level. No, Mr. FBI, that's why you were created in the first damn place, you wicked son of a bitch. You was created to keep an eye on them niggas. Make sure them niggas don't never get together and start getting no good goddamn smart ass ideas. Yeah, that's right. So anytime them niggas talking about uniting on any goddamn occasion, you right there on top of it to make sure that shit don't never happen, ain't you? With your goddamn COINTELPRO, all right? You wicked murdering ass son of a bitch. All right, that brother get executed by a snitch again. Just like this, that motherfucker right there, you paid her, she walked right up on me and assaulted me out here, you wicked goddamn heathen. And you standing right there because why? You wicked son of a bitch, you were part of it, all right? Yeah, that right, that goddamn thing right there. You turned to loose on me with weapons, you wicked goddamn heathen. So it's no big goddamn, surprise to me that a man could get up on that brother Nipsey Hussle like that and execute him. All right? Why? Because you empower your goddamn snitches to assault, all right? Assassinate, exterminate, terminate your threats, all right? Anytime the fuck you feel like it, you wicked damn heathen. Yeah, that's right. You're a damn hypocrite, all right? But Most High rebuke you. Most High salute you, you damn heathen, all right? You wicked son of a bitch. You tried to run me over last month, a month before last, all right? We gave you a little demonstration, told you what kind of shit was coming for you. Most High, blessed be his holy name, all right? Got me a good goddamn guy taken on the highway. Yeah, that's right. Going down the hill, half staff, good goddamn celebration, a salutation, just like we asked the Most High, you wicked damn heathen. Yeah, that's right. See, I don't gotta be live, you wicked heathen. What was that? October the 3rd, 2018. You remember that? When you sent that other little piece of trash down there on Powell Street to disrupt me and interrupt me? And what you do? You did do nothing but remind me to rebuke your wicked ass for your wicked works and ask the Most High to salute you. And as we were speaking, all right, one of your coons who rather, all right, not let his wicked ass son stand and face the heat for the accusations against him for pornography or child pornography, even worse, molestation, whatever the hell, instead of letting his wicked ass son face a jury, all right, you wicked son of a bitch, he, being a good goddamn marksman, met you with hot lead before you could get to his doorway. Took us a good goddamn guy as 30-year veteran Terrence Caraway responded, got his ass taken out the game. Yeah, that's right. And about 5 of the other good guys wounded as we were speaking, you heathen. Yeah, that's right. Bless his holy name. All right? Yeah, that's right, you heathen. Just because I ain't did the video don't mean that I don't got them testimonies, and them testimonies are in my heart. They gonna come out my mouth. And the Most High gonna be praised and bless you, heathen. Just like I asked him to fuck up Japan for me. He fucked them up real good. All right, within 12 days. We started 2018 off with your goddamn insults to our people. All right. Another thing, you probably had Nipsey Hussle killed because he said fuck you. All right, in 2016, man. We know your wicked ass don't forget. You hold grudges. Yeah, that's right. But see, I know all the way what I'm in this fight for, you damn heathen. You see that? Yeah, that's right. Hey, man. And guess what? We're going to keep on rebuking you and saluting you. All right? Until this, the knowledge of this truth comes clear as day into the eyes of every Israelite on the globe, on the face of this damn earth, man. All right? Yeah, that's right, man. Praise the Most High. All right? So, he get you for us, man. All right? That's right. We get sweet sleep, you damn heathen. All right? We don't worry about none of your persecution that you perform on us. All right? We count it all joy, you heathen. But we still gonna rebuke you in wrath, man. All right? That's right, man. We're gonna rebuke you with furious rebukes. We ain't gonna speak kind words to you, you heathen. All right? Just like you came up here a minute ago, being rude as hell, talking about you like the music I play when you know I'm recording, you wicked goddamn heathen. Most High rebuke you, you son of a bitch. You wicked ass heathen. Murdering motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. You a murderer motherfucker. Yeah, you Mr. FBI. You lying, wicked ass murdering motherfucker, man. Yeah, that's right. You're a goddamn devil, man. You're a criminal motherfucker. Wicked son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. You're a goddamn criminal motherfucker. Real criminal. You're a murderer motherfucker. Goddamn murdering ass hypocrite, man. But that's all right, though. We take comfort in washing our feet in your goddamn blood, man. And we also call that a goddamn death toll. All right? And you know the Most High salute that goddamn flag for us real good every time we ask him to, you damn wicked ass motherfucking unrighteous judge. All right. Now let me quit cussing this heathen out and get back to these scriptures. Ezekiel 37, bless the Most High. All right? Because, yeah, that's what we came here for. All right? And Most High gonna always be praised in the midst, man. All right, we're gonna get these testimonies, man, but we're gonna also continue to teach, all right, and speak this word in public and preach this gospel to this heathen and to the nations of Israel before the end come. So we're being united, all right. That was the whole point of that. We're being united, and we will no longer be divided. All right, your arm ain't strong enough, Pharaoh, to break this unity that brothers like Nipsey Hussle was working on. That so you took him out. All right, that's right. This unity that the Most High has spoken for his people shall surely come to pass. All right. So let's look at verse 16 for the 2 sticks. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee 1 stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Now that means the sons of Israel. All right. That's benign in Hebrew. I just want you to understand that. Talking about the men right here. The sons of Israel, his companions. Okay. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. So now, you see that right there? All the house of Israel, that's something that you got to, take it to real deep consideration when you want to get the clear understanding and the true context of these scriptures about this unification. All the house of Israel is the same nation or part of that nation that's divided. Well, all that house of Israel is also the dry bones in the valley. Okay? Verse 5. No, not verse 5. The valley. Verse 2. All right, you can see all that about the dry bones, and now go down to verse 9. Then say unto me, prophesy. No, so not verse 9. 11. Here we go. So, This verse identifies the valley of dry bones as being who? Son of man, these bones are the key word, whole house of Israel. Okay? That's the whole house of Israel. Now, when you get right here to Judah being joined together as a stick with his fellows, the sons of Israel, you talk about the kingdom of Judah and the Levites and all the people amongst all the 12 tribes in that land, okay? But where the division come in at is when you get the tribes of Ephraim, and that's why you see the Most High describe that as something totally different. He called that the stick of Joseph. The stick of Joseph. So he got 10 tribes, man. He got a bunch of nations with him. In the hand, it's in whose hand? Who's the ruler of that house? Ephraim is the head of Joseph's house. And who are they? And who is his fellows? The tribes of Israel. So you saw you had the sons of Israel for Judah. Right here you got the tribes of Israel for Ephraim and Joseph, his fellows. So you understand what's going on? So that was the Ephraimites literally being resurrected. So now when they come back to life, they come and get joined together with us. And that's exactly what happened when Messiah came and the whole grafting in thing happened with the Gentiles in the New Testament. That was the nations of Ephraim, okay? Being joined with us, the Jews, all right? The sons of Israel, all right? Judah's fellows and his companions. That's all it is, okay? Something simple, but it's good to know so you can see what happened, all right? And you can read about that house of Ephraim, the tribes of Ephraim being slain, trying to get out of Egypt before time. And that's where they were slain in that valley, okay? Because they wanted to depart out of Egypt before the Most High had appointed them to, okay? And that's in, I forget what chapter, but it's in Jasher. So, all right, so now the unification, all right? You got Judah and his fellows, all right? Joseph, all right, for the tribe, Ephraim for the tribe of Joseph, all the other tribes, and his fellows, unified. And now what they're going to do? Verse 19. Say unto them, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim and the tribes of Israel, his fellows. We're in verse 19, even though 20 is highlighted, all right? And will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Hey, it's poetic, but it's pretty simple to understand, even though it's, you know, being spoken very poetically. It's simple to understand. You got one guy, Judah. You're gonna write his name on a stick for his homies. You got another guy, Ephraim. You're gonna write his name on his stick for him and his homies. And you're gonna take them two homeboys right there, really literally brothers, all right? But you see, fellows, the Most High is just trying to show you that camaraderie is what this is all about. Because they're all brothers, but they're divided because they had a certain camaraderie at some point, and that's how the divide came, all right? Which goes back to, Solomon. Solomon passed it on, and Rehoboam, his son, all right, a split came at that point. So that's where you had to divide, all right? But now, the Most High is saying, you know what? All you guys, you fellows, who with all, all your camaraderie, your separation as nations, you're going to be united. And guess what? I'm going to use you for my own purpose. You're going to be one in my hand. So you're going to be extra. You're going to be two sticks together, double strong. All right. You're going to be double strong as a nation, and you're going to be one in my hand. Now, that's the focus for before we end this video right now, because we're going to go bounce back to Jeremiah and take a look, all right, at Jeremiah's prophecy concerning the Most High using that stick, all right, against your nations, being one in his hand. Probably Psalm and maybe Revelation, all right? Okay, because that's the whole purpose. I want you to understand and know that we're going to all be united now. We've been discontinued from our heritage. All right. So as we're waking up, as you know, we're waking up just like the dry bones in the valley had to, go through that process. All right. Bone had to come to bone first. Sinews, you know what I'm saying? Tissues and stuff had to be put over the bones, and you know what I'm saying? You had to get all that stuff, the body assembled, right? And all that stuff was a step-by-step process, and then you had to get breath in them, all right? And then you know what I'm saying? So it take time, all right? It was a process, but it happened, and before you knew it, they were a resurrected army, okay? All right? When they were once just bone dry, literally bone dry, praise the Most High. Bone dry, all right? Cut off as a nation, at least it seemed. Okay, so now that nation gonna be together with the nation, the tribe of Judah. All right, and now let's look at what the Most High is gonna do with that. And the sticks wherein thou writest shall be one in thine hand, shall be in thy hand before their eyes. All right. I mean, I wanted to re-emphasize that right there. Show that one time before we go to Jeremiah. They shall be one in mine hand, all right? So the sticks are one now, okay? Now let's look at verse 21. And say unto them, thus saith the sovereign Yahweh, praise the Most High. Behold, I will take the sons of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land, all right? So he's going to do it with his own hand. Okay. And he also said that the nations of Judah and Ephraim was going to be two sticks joined together as one in his hand. All right. Jeremiah. Oops. Went too far. I went to the New Testament. I just need to go back a couple chapters. Okay. Verse 19. Jeremiah 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. All right. He exists with armies. Okay. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee, you saw that? That's what we want to show you. So the portion of Jacob is the former of all things. And what? Israel is the rod of his inheritance. So now you see what purpose what purpose that rod, that double strong rod that he's using, what purpose that he has for that rod, all right? All right, so we went up a couple blocks to finish up this. The lighting is really that much better. Good light, but it's just weird because the scripture's been behind it. Maybe that's a little better. I'm gonna get so you saw I don't know where we at right now. All right, Jeremiah 51. All right, now let's go back real quick. We saw that we was the Most High's battle axe and weapons of war. All right. Y'all my battle axe and weapons of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations. Alright? With thee will I destroy kingdoms. Okay? So that's why we're one in his hand. Man, the Most High is unifying his people to break ye goddamn heathen nations. Now let's go to Psalm chapter 2.
Blessings that we earn. We got what we deserve.
Start at the top. Psalm 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and their people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Okay? He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. Yahweh shall have them in derision. Then what, Most High? Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. Alright? That's right, man. Hey, man, a one rough word, he'll destroy you, man. Speak to you in his wrath. Okay? And vex you in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath saith unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, praise your holy name, Yahweh. What that's going to look like. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You see that? Okay, that's a privilege given to his holy son. So you just chapter 51 of Jeremiah. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. With these shall I break in pieces the nations, and with these will I destroy kingdoms. All right, that's right. And render unto Babylon all the evil that they done in our sight in Zion. Okay, and you know, of course, the ancient land of the Chaldees. Okay, so we're his weapon. That rod is his servants. All right, with honor and glory, kings and priests. Okay, and you know, he's very jealous for the rod of his inheritance. All right, Jacob. Okay, so with the rod of his inheritance, he's nothing like your heathen gods. All right, the portion of Jacob is not like you. Okay, he's the former of all things. All right, so you know, your heathen gods ain't nothing like our God. All right, our God is before anything that there is. Okay, all right. So, and again, we're the rod of his inheritance. We're his battle axe, his weapon of war. And with us, he gonna break your damn nations. And now going back to the second Psalm, verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Okay, so that double strong, those two sticks being double strong is a rod of iron now. Okay, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Now, is there any hope for a clay vessel once the potter tap that son of a bitch? Especially with anything, right? Once it's broken, it's broken. But the thing is that the iron rod is gonna make it so simple, so easy. All right, we ain't gonna have to do nothing but tap the little clay vessel to break it this time around. Okay, that's right. So that's what the Most High trying to, you know, express or convey to us with that whole, you know, as a potter's vessel, shall they be broken in pieces. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay? All right, now let's go to Revelation chapter 2. Revelation 2. Let's get this last one. We're going to end this for now. Praise the Most High. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to title it, but it's probably going to still be dealing with something out of Ezekiel, which we may have to run back to that. Just a quick recap. All right, Revelation 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Verse 26, Revelation chapter 2. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Bless your holy name, Yahweh. So here go the Son of the Most High, who had just received that same blessing from the Heavenly Father in Psalm chapter 2. Here he go, giving it to his obedient servants, okay? So, like father, like son, all right? Like son, like friends or brothers or what have you, okay? All right, co-heirs with the Messiah. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. What is rulership gonna look like? Let me get rid of the camera since you can't see me anyway. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Again, you saw that the Heavenly Father gave him the power to do it. He gives us the power to do it. Shalom to the elect and peace to the wicked. Amen.